know what I mean? The other thing too, like, guys want to fight me because they look at me and they go, yeah, I can take that kid. That looks like an easy target. And during homecoming, everyone's drinking all day or whatever, and there's 2 blocks away from my friend Anthony's to my other friend Marty and my friend Martin's. And yes, I'm not like making it up, like, my mom goes, Sean, I know what you're doing, Marty Martian. And I'm like, Mom, shut up. You birthed funny, but you're not funny yourself. That wasn't true. I didn't say that to my mother. She's a nice lady. And so I'm like trying to get this girl to go to Marty Martin's, and she's like, I'm so drunk, I'm going home. And me, being the guy who never gets laid, is like, oh yeah, that's fine. So I walk back to Bemrich, it's 2 blocks away, and there's a huge group of guys coming at me. And so I'm like, oh, what do? You go, oh, pretend you have friends, and you start like typing in your phone, you know? Verbatim, I hear, what the fuck did you just say to my girl? And like, I'm sitting there, you know, pressing nothing, going, it's about to go down. And I got fucking hit! I got hit in my face head, and it hurt. And I landed on this tree or whatever, and then I turned back, because I'm like, maybe I can fight, because I'm drunk. And these guys are like grabbing Cam, not like the normal way where they're like, dude, get back. No, they're like fucking, they're like behind him, like grabbing, there's no one in between, like, stop, he didn't say anything. And this is what I did, and I swear to God, this is exactly what I did. Okay, don't make me laugh. Okay, here we go. There's not one word said the entire time. And then the other night, did anybody hear about the whole Mace getting sprayed at Sharkies? Yeah, there was Mace that got sprayed at Sharkies. It was that night. So anyways, I'm walking back to my roommate, and there's this total bro. What?
Mace the rapper?
Mace, no.
No.
No, like, don't rape me. And you're like, and really diligent guys are like, oh, it hurts, but rape's not funny. So I'm walking towards the pool table, and my friend, well, he's not my friend, he's my roommate. He gets headbutted in the face, right? And I'm behind him, and I'm like, my first thought was, oh wait, that's my roommate, I should do something. So I'm like, dude, don't do that, you know? And he's like, turns around to me and he's like, you want to go too, bitch? And the bouncer's like, quick, we need someone with massive biceps to get this guy out of here. And I was like, oh, that's me. And so I'm like, I'm sorry, a big group of girls. I can't have sex with all of you tonight. I need to go help. And so I'm like, yeah, we can engage in fisticuffs. But I'm old, so you can't be someone who's 23 and fighting Sharkies, because that's just like the fucking dad who like punched the ref at the middle school basketball game. So I'm like, let's take this outside, because I've heard it in movies. That's what guys say. They go, let's go outside. So I said that while flexing, so I was like, And the guy he got there quicker than I did. Apparently I wasn't flexing enough, because he was like, okay, here we go. Cops come out, like, okay, the rest of this is fucking true. Okay. Cops come and they go, there's like 4 cop cars. I don't know what Mace is going on, and the rapper was in there. And then the cops were like, get on the ground! And this guy's like a Cops fan, because he was like, oh shit! And he's like sprawling out on the ground, and I'm like, okay, yeah, well, there's a curb, okay. So, and the cop looks at me and he's like, and then my big ass friend Phil, who I told to protect me that night because I say a lot of things that I should get punched for, comes out. They have this guy in the handcuffs already, and fucking Phil runs out with Sharkies like this. My like, no, Phil, it already went on. No, you're too late, man. So then the cops like come over to my cop car, you know, and so I sit on the curb by the cop car while this guy's in the back of the cop. I swear I'm almost done. This guy's in the back of the cop car looking at me like this. And so, you know, me being an idiot, I'm sitting there going. What I don't see is the cop come out and looking at me and he's like, just stop. Just stop, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm still sitting there, and the cop cars just fucking pull away. And I'm just sitting on the curb like, and the fucking owner of the club comes, or Sharky's or whatever, comes out and goes, Sean, you can leave. You can leave now. See how the cops aren't here anymore? Yeah, you're good to go. I'm like, oh, okay. I just figured I'd sit here. Maybe they'd come back. I don't know. But, that went pretty well. Well, I'll leave it at that.